Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're talking about subtracting integers. Let's get back to here. Okay, today we're talking about subtracting integers, which could quite possibly be one of the top 5 lessons that we want to be able to learn this year. But in order to understand subtracting integers, we kind of have to be able to understand subtraction. It all started back in first grade when we had these little problems like 6 plus 5. 6 meant go to the right 6, with the plus sign meaning and, we wanted to go and 5 more to the right. And that's how we end up at number 11 for our answer. For subtraction, what that means is that if we have 6 minus 5, again, we start at 0 and we go 6 to the right, but minus means go the opposite direction 5. So minus 5 means go the opposite of 5, which is negative 5, which would be 5 steps to the left. And that's how we end up at number 1. Notice the difference here. When we add two positive numbers, we end up going to the right twice. When we subtract, we go to the right and then come back to the left. We can use this on a problem like this. We go to 9, then the opposite of positive 3 is negative 3, and so we work our way back to 6. Notice if we have 9 plus negative 3. If you remember, positive numbers go to the right and negative numbers go to the left, and so we'd go to the right 9 and we'd go to the left 3. Notice we end up at the exact same spot, and it almost looks like we copied and pasted here. So what we're hoping you'll notice is that 9 minus 3 is the exact same thing as 9 plus negative 3. Let me show you again. If I have 9 minus 4, once again, we go 9 this way, we go back 4, and we end up right there at number 5. Once again, if I go 9 plus negative 4, I'm going to be doing the exact same steps. So what I hope people are recognizing is that 9 minus 4 is the exact same thing as 9 plus negative 4. We can do this with negative numbers as well. Negative 6 plus negative 4 means go to the left 6 and then go to the left 4 more. Where if I do negative 6 minus negative 4, what that means is I go to the left 6 and then do the opposite of going to the left 4 more, and the opposite of the left is to the right. And that's how the picture looks. Once again, if I go to the left 9, and then I do the opposite of going to the left, which means go back to the right. I end up right here at negative 4. Notice what happens if we just decide to go negative 9 plus positive 5. We go to the left 9, we go to the right 5. Once again, it's almost like we've done the exact same thing. So this problem and this problem are the exact same thing. So what we learn is the rule. To be able to subtract an integer, we do what's called adding its opposite. And we can turn every subtraction problem into an addition problem. In this problem, notice we have 4 minus 6 is the exact same thing as 4 plus negative 6. How did we do that? We added, and then the opposite of positive 6 was negative 6. In solving this one, you have negative 11 minus 6 is the exact same thing as negative 11 plus negative 6. We added, and then we took the opposite of positive 6, which was negative 6. In this situation, same idea. Instead of subtracting negative 3, we add the opposite of negative 3 is positive 3. And you guessed it, here we go. Minus negative 7 becomes plus positive 7. One thing that I tell the kids in class is that you can turn any subtraction problem into an addition problem in what we call using our two-line trick. Let me show you what that is. So, we want to be able to add the opposite. So, in this situation, watch me. I'm going to add the opposite. So the opposite of positive 6 is negative 6. So I add the opposite of positive 6, which becomes negative 6. And we have just changed the subtraction problem into an equal addition problem. In this situation, the opposite of negative 6 is positive 6, so we add, and the opposite of negative 6 is positive 6. And we get now this equal addition problem. A couple more just so you can get used to it. We add the opposite. We add the opposite. We add the opposite. And you guessed it, we add the opposite. When we do these kinds of problems, we can now solve a problem like this, where we have negative 3 plus positive 5 minus 10. We have one addition problem, and we want to turn the subtraction problem into an addition problem as well. If we do that, all we have to do is add, and the opposite of 10 is negative 10, so notice add the opposite. Now it's just like a problem from the previous section. We have negative 3 plus positive 5. They are different, so we subtract the numbers, and there are more positives, so the answer is positive 2. Once again, we look at these two now. We have a positive and a negative, so we subtract the numbers. There are more negatives, so the answer will be negative 8. We find that if we change every subtraction problem into an addition problem, it just separates the terms a little bit better, makes everyone know which one is negative more, and makes for fewer and fewer mistakes. If you have any questions for me on this, please feel free to email me here at school, and I will see you guys in the next lesson. Thanks.